Harvest.
Good afternoon, Africa. This is Imane Nouad with the latest news from across the continent and the world. In Spain, the Rif diaspora gathers this week in Girona, Catalonia to highlight the Rif cause and denounce repression by Moroccan authorities. Representatives of the Rif National Party and activists call for international support, while Spanish civil society actors join the movement, giving the struggle for justice and dignity in northern Morocco a growing international echo. The extraordinary meeting of foreign ministers of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation opens today in Jeddah. Algeria is represented by its Minister of Foreign Affairs, Hamad Attaf, mandated by President Abdelmajid Tebboune, reaffirming Algeria's support for the Palestinian cause. In Tunisia, members of the Popular Movement have begun a hunger strike in solidarity with the people of Gaza, calling on Muslim nations and the world to intensify protests against Zionism. In Sudan, one of the last functioning hospitals in El Fasher, North Darfur, was bombed this weekend, injuring civilians and medical staff. Meanwhile, militias kidnapped 8 displaced women and girls as the city remains under siege. In Mali, nearly a week after deadly attacks in Farabougou, terrorists still control parts of the Ségou region. Villages have been burned, civilians are fleeing, and the army is absent in several localities. The Democratic Republic of Congo saw heavy clashes between the army and M23 rebels in South Kivu. Fierce fighting erupted in several villages while peace talks continue in Qatar. In Guinea, the ruling military council suspends 3 major opposition parties, including that of former President Alpha Condé, ahead of a constitutional referendum set for late September. In the Central African Republic, the Electoral Authority releases the final voter list for elections scheduled in December 2025, pledging transparency and credible polls. Turning to Algeria, preparations advance for the 4th Intra-African Trade Fair to be held in Algiers from September 4th to 10th, underlining the country's commitment to African unity and development. On the health front, the World Health Organization led a regional simulation exercise in Cairo with Tunisia, Egypt, Sudan, and Libya, aiming to improve cross-border healthcare access. And finally, in sports, Angola has been crowned Africa's men's basketball champion, defeating Mali 70-43 in the Afrobasket 2025 finals, clinching its 12th continental title. And that concludes today's Harvest. Thank you for paying attention to the fullest. Don't go too far and join us again at 6:45 p.m. on the French Main News with Rania Ait Qasi. Until then, keep enjoying today's programs with Ifriqiya FM, the voice of Africa.
Under the slogan Towards New Opportunities, Algeria will